Hi guys, it's Matt. Welcome to day 30 of saving up for the Sony FX3. I wanted to try to film this video on the Canon Rebel T7. This was a camera that I got in 2020. Behind the screen, when you're controlling it and you can see everything, it's a good camera. But I was filming this video and I was explaining why this camera is higher quality. I'm filming on a glorified camcorder right now, on like the Canon GX Vixia or something. So I'm filming on a camcorder. This has a higher quality image. So I record the video and I'm basically explaining why, even though this has a better quality image, this camcorder is much more practical for what I'm doing, mainly because it has a flip screen. So I can see myself and set up the frame exactly how I want it. With this, there's no flip screen, so it's really hard to record yourself. So I record the whole video, and then on top of that, it's kind of out of focus. It's a little soft, and you know, I could set it to manual focus, but it's just a lot of walking back and forth. The nice thing about autofocus is that when you move, the camera just kind of autofocuses. And this one does do it, but clearly not that well. I think this is a great camera for photography. The Sony FX3 that I'm saving up for is better than both of these cameras combined. So I did want to film on this because it's higher quality and it is a better image, but it's not a better image if the whole image is blurry, you know what I mean? And I like this image just as much. So, that being said, I hope everyone's having a great day. I said I would film every day this week, and I didn't. I was meeting one of my clients on the field, one of my sports clients. We were just going over equipment. It's very important that you check all of your equipment before the actual event, just to make sure that everything's going right. And so that's why I showed up to a practice. It wasn't an actual game. They haven't started yet. But I went to a practice to see if everything was setting up right. And I've set this camera up twice on the channel before. And of course, when I set it up for YouTube, it works just fine. But when I set it up over there, there were some issues. There was mainly an issue with the screw that held the remote. The remote, you basically shoot this camera super high in the air, so the remote controls from the ground, so I can actually turn on the camera. And there was a screw that was loose, and so I had to go and I fixed that, and I had to order some different equipment. I was like, oh, okay, so I need this and this. So hopefully that equipment comes by Wednesday. And then this week, I'm going to do the same thing where I go out on the field, set it all up the right way, and then we will be prepared for game day. So always important to check your equipment. And yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I really appreciate everyone who's subscribing. I can see the channel slowly growing each and every day, and I want to provide everyone the best content possible. So yeah, that's kind of my video. All right, thank you. Goodbye.